Yo, what's going on? It's your homie Brian.
It's your boy Jon.
Jon, my guy.
B. What is up, my brother?
Hey, man, just chilling here, bro. Ready to talk some video games with my homie,
Always, man.
Always keeping it funky here on All Day I Play Radio. Episode 26.
26,
Season
2, episode 1, right?
Or, yeah, that. But, yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to do, I don't want to do season 1. I don't want to do episode 1 again, though. I was thinking maybe season 2, but keep the episodes going like anime,
Yeah, that'll work. Or just for social media purposes, we'll throw it, episode 1, 2. But I'll keep count because I know you.
Yeah. I like the anime style, you know what I mean? Just just keep it going, Like, you don't even know what season you are on One Piece, Because there's
Does anybody anymore?
900 episodes. Like, how many seasons does that equate to,
Jesus.
1,000.
Yeah.
That's insane.
One Piece is so bad. I had that One Piece thing, the wall scroll. I never watched. I watched one episode. I was like, this is not for me. And then I found out how much it is. I was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I
am good.
I tried, Jon. I tried, but the staggering amount of episodes I know that are ahead of me to catch up.
It's too much.
It's too much, man. It's too much pressure on me, bro.
Too much pressure.
That's a huge commitment, bro.
Get intimidated by the what is it called? The episode list, the episodic.
Yeah, the heft. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just
the heft.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of committed time to me sitting down. Jon, I already have a hard time watching hour-long TV shows, bro.
Really?
Yeah, but except for Invincible, bro. Oh, my God.
Invincible's so good. I didn't see the last episode yet, so let's just move on. And it's so weird because I started before you.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate weekly episodic time. I was like, nah, it's good. It's so good.
Oh my gosh. I knew I would get to the end, but if you haven't checked out Invincible, people, my goodness.
Please do. Just do yourself a service.
Bro, every time I think it's shown me what it could ever possibly shown me, it shows me something else, bro.
It's like, guess what? Right.
Yeah.
Now, will I be surprised? Yes or no?
But wait, there's more. That's literally what Invincible is to me. Will you be surprised? I'm trying to think about the episode before. I don't think it's I don't think it's necessarily a surprise. I think it's not a surprise based on the subject matter, okay? But at the same time, how they handle it, maybe, because again, I didn't read the comics, everyone, so I don't know what's happening. I'm a filthy casual, and am watching it, but so I don't know what happens next. I didn't know what was going to happen on this episode, but more or less, like I said, it just feels more like. What's surprising is just like I said, it's always, but wait, there's more. And you're just like, is there really more?
That was the season finale, I heard.
It was, Jon.
Damn it.
Jon, was it? I wasn't prepared to have that knowledge.
Well, better now than you go to Amazon Prime next week and be like, what the hell?
But these are things that you'd like to know beforehand because I still was there though, Jon. I still was. My investment, bro, is at an all-time high.
Oh man, but how many episodes were there? 6 or 7?
It was 6, yeah.
Jesus,
I hate this shit, Jon. I hate this new episodic, grab you by the seat of your pants and hold you for a year, Like, at least give me 24 episodes, bro.
That was a lot. It's not an anime.
I don't care.
Speaking of that, like Attack on Titan, isn't that like a mid-season
and
hiatus?
That pissed
right
me off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's the series finale. It's like, oh man, it's the last episode's coming up. Like, there's another part of the season. Like, what?
Well, you got My Hero, right?
Yeah, I started watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's sub, so I don't know if I want to.
Yeah. Sorry, we like went down the anime rabbit hole, but I was talking to my friend the other day, and she was asking me. She was like, "What? So what do you watch on Funimation?" And I was just like, you know what? I don't really watch anything like that anymore. Like, I haven't, for whatever reason, like television, anime has always been like the last holdout. Like, cause television, like, kind of really just stopped watching it. And I attribute that more so to past events of, DVD box sets and not growing up with a TV in my with a TV in my room. And then when I, did have a TV in my room, and I was old enough to buy my own, I didn't have cable in it, and that was before streaming.
I can relate. Yeah.
And so it was just like, DVD box sets, and I just stopped watching TV. Because it was like, well, I'll just wait. I'll just wait until the season's over. I'll buy the box set and I can just, just run through it, That's how I used to binge watch. Never, like, got into it with streaming. And I don't know, John. I didn't know that was the season finale.
Sorry.
John, I'm so sad.
Give Brian a moment.
Damn it. So, yeah, now, because I was convicted within my, anime spirit, when my friend asked me that, about what I'm watching, I'm going to try to start to watch some more stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff that's come out that I just kind of, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm good.
I heard Jujutsu,
Kaisen or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that was really good.
Yeah, that's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started that. I got about 30 seconds in, and my daughter was around, and I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen. So,
Yeah, we fell down that anime rabbit hole hard just now.
Yeah, sorry.
That was about to be the whole episode. I'm sorry. We apologize for digressing. But hey, we talked that too.
Yeah.
But onto games, my wife got Dominique got Game Pass.
Ooh.
So I'm kind of concerned. But I'll be hijacking it, Looked at the library and I was like, I want that. I want that.
Yeah, bro.
But her first install was get ready for it, Quantum Break. That was her first one. Of all the games, that was her first one. But she loves cinematic games, so
okay.
Like Heavy Rain, the Detroits.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
The Quantic Dreams? That's the name of that company?
Yeah, the same people that did what's the game we just played recently? Somebody just did a game and we talked about it. God, I feel horrible.
I know we talked about Beyond Two Souls. You were talking about Dom liking that.
That was her jam too.
Yeah, you said Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm. It is something else. It will come back to me.
Okay.
I'll tweet it. But yeah, she got into that and I'm excited because I was looking through the library for like half an hour. I was like, yeah, I want to play this, but
there's a lot of things there. There's a lot of things there, man, to play. And
so much.
So here's the thing, honestly, I gush about Game Pass, it's it is I feel like it's a necessity for, any gamer who plays everything, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about any like, weird, fanboy stuff where you like talk about other people in other, group settings with people that they don't know.
Sure.
But I'm talking about, just as a gamer, I have a PC now, and what complements it well is my Game Pass. I have a PlayStation. I have a Switch that I don't play, but I have two of them actually. So in the event that I actually want to play something on Nintendo related that's exclusive, I have that ability to do so. Right. I have a Stadia.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm still, although I think I missed the boat on getting into Amazon's Luna program.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a good vote to miss.
Yeah, and the only reason why
we don't know.
I just didn't, because it required you to sign up with some sort of subscription for it, and I was just like, I don't want to sign up for a subscription.
Prime isn't enough.
Yeah, no, I needed a separate subscription for it. Yeah,
Bizarre.
yeah. So I was like, nah. They sent me a thing a few weeks ago, or about a month ago maybe, and they were like, hey, remember, you said you wanted us to let you know, you're about to lose the opportunity. And I passed on it because I just can't afford to just keep getting new subscriptions. Like,
yeah, like you probably have like 30 at this point. Like,
it's
too much going on.
Spend more money now.
I mean, just gaming, just like media in general. Like you have like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Netflix, Hulu, etc. And then you got the game stuff like PS Now and Game Pass. It's a lot.
Yeah, and it's crazy how we've literally like given up so much control from a direct to consumer standpoint. Like before, we were like, yeah, I'm cutting the cord with cable. I'm not giving Comcast any of my money anymore.
You're spending just as much.
You're spending more because now it's like, well, I gotta have HBO, so I'll get the HBO Max. It's like, okay, well, I'll get, obviously I have Netflix, and then it's like, well, they have this stuff on Hulu, so I gotta have that. And it's like, okay, well, Amazon Prime has, all this other stuff. I gotta have that. And then it's like, but I gotta get my anime fix in as well. So, I might have both Crunchyroll and Funimation, but I cut that down to just Funimation. And yeah, before you know it, like monthly, you're spending like, $300.
Yeah. And people don't even notice it. It's just like, okay, it's $10 here, it's $10 there. It's not gonna add up. It does.
But yeah, I don't, I Game Pass it's a great complementary thing to have. It's a great, like, as a video game connoisseur, my flavor is story based action RPGs at this point in my life, and more than likely, unfortunately, which is kind of waning on me, open world, because that's just starting to get kind of samey, if you would. So yeah,
do you have the Oculus? Did you pick that up?
Nah, my daughter has it.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I did.
Not for you.
VR has a long way to go before like the amazing, like the best quality VRs can be affordable. So before that, even like when I had PlayStation VR, like I returned it because I thought the quality was just like, I paid $500 and like the quality wasn't there, for my standards. It just wasn't. Like, not to like have this thing with all these damn cables in my room, just chilling, and then I'm not gonna buy no damn games for this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not.
How much are the games for that?
I don't know. Like maybe, 40 to 60, I guess. 30 to 60.
That's insane.
So for me, it was just like, from a value standpoint, like it just didn't make financial sense for me to have this thing in my house. No. So I returned it, and but yeah, my daughter has an Oculus. Her grandparents got her, so she's all about that. At some point, I'm gonna get her a PC because she's leaning more to the PC side of gaming.
That is amazing.
Yeah, she's all about it.
Is she getting into esports?
She's.
Has she thought about it?
No, she does. She doesn't really play anything competitive at all. Like she.
Oh, okay.
She hates Fortnite. She's
good for her.
Yes. She's more so like community gaming, so Minecraft, Roblox right now. She loves GTA 5. I'm a terrible parent.
How old were you when you started GTA for the first time?
I was like
11.
No, when GTA 3 came out, which is really, the real, expansion of Grand Theft Auto. When people say the first one, a lot of times I think they mean the third one. I feel that way.
No, I mean like the overhead.
You meant the overhead one?
Yeah.
When I played that, I was I don't know, like 14, 15.
Damn.
And Grand Theft
We
Auto
aged ourselves.
Yeah. Whoops. But I mean that was nothing, you know.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't really see.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything, you know.
Yeah, 3 is really when it got mature.
Exactly. And we were 20 years old, or I was 20. No, I wasn't 20. I was 18. I was 18.
I was about to say I was like 16, 17 when I came on.
Yeah, I was 18.
You know, speaking of nostalgic shit, you know they canceled PlayStation Magazine. Like they printed their last issue.
Yeah, I miss the magazine era, John. I do.
I do too.
But it's
the Game Pros, the EGMs.
Yes, I mean
I just set up GameStop's little thing or whatever.
Game Informer.
Yeah, I just got the power up. I only got the power up just to get the Game Informer.
Game Informer was dope, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Magazines, demos, man.
Dude, yeah. I used to go straight to the front just to read the reviews, and like it was some other section in the back of Game Pro that I loved.
Yeah.
I think what's coming up next or something like that before the internet.
Bro, remember back in the day you would go into a grocery store and you would just see kids sitting on the floor in front of a magazine section?
Yeah, I was one of those kids.
Yeah, you don't see that shit at all now.
No, they just pull out their phones.
That. Yeah. It's crazy, John.
Right.
What have we done? What has society done? We no longer see the benefits of sitting on linoleum floor in grocery stores to read magazine reviews while our parents are around, you know. And then it was safe enough for us to even do that. Like I could sit here and not have to worry about someone, you know, picking me up and running off. Can't do that shit nowadays, you know? Like
yeah, it used to be a comic book store up the street from my mom's house. It was
oh my gosh.
It was like it wasn't secluded. It was like connected to a Domino's or whatever, but you go up some steps. It was the sketchiest shit you ever seen in your life. You go up some steps and then it's like you go into the comic book store. The store itself looked nice. It's just the journey getting there looked weird. But, you know, I used to be in there for hours. That's probably why I don't have comics now. I just read them all in there. And the guy was super cool. He was like, I don't care.
That's
he was
awesome.
Like, you know, some stoner guy.
That's awesome.
He's like, I could pay regardless. But yeah, I just sat there for like hours and just read X-Men and Captain America, whatever.
Wow, that's
shit like that, yo.
Yeah, you can't do that now. Yeah,
the 90s.
Wow, man.
But you think we should do the E3 coaching? You know, E3's coming up like in a month. You think that should be a thing?
I think it should be a thing, John. I'm trying to think. I guess now, yeah, we figured out how to do all that, right?
Yeah. After our last trial and error from the VGAs last year, which is still up on YouTube, by the way. You could check it out.
Or not. You don't have to. It's really...
No, you don't. But, you know, it's there for your pleasure.
Pretty gross.
My headphones sounded like a payphone.
Dude. Yeah, but we're still going to have to do a run before that to test
Oh, for sure.
out,
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. It's been great talking to you, my friend.
Always, man.
Glad you can now experience the passes of games, man, and
yes,
add another.
I saw that tweet you sent like to Second Player the other day, and you were like, "John still doesn't have it." We're waiting on John. I'm like, okay, bus.
Now let's make a note. Let's make a note on the show.
Episode 26.
Episode 26. John has Game Pass. I got to go back on Twitter. I have to, you know, let the world know that John now has Game Pass and he can now add this additional gaming feather in his cap. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the gaming feathers, bro. You know, you can't just have one or two. You got to have as many as you can. You know,
as many
as you possibly can. You know, if you can't afford it,
I have like 2 feathers.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you can, that's awesome. But you know.
But keep in mind, it's still Dominique's, still my wife's Game Pass. So when she's done, I guess when she falls asleep, which is rare because I would usually fall asleep before her. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'll try to get Sea of Thieves. Watch her like it more than me.
Yeah, she probably will. Yeah,
she probably will. She likes that type of shit. But you know, we got a great season opener today.
Yeah, you know? definitely.
Some things we're going over today. Gaming industry valued over $300 billion, yes, with a B, $billion. It's a new super platform. Talk about that. PlayStation and Discord have a new partnership. B.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about it. A showdown you didn't think you needed between two giants that B holds super dear to his heart. Apple versus B's favorite platform, Epic Store Games, Epic Games Store.
Yeah.
What happened? We will tell you. And the Game Awards posted something very interesting the other day. I think it was yesterday, right? You sent it to me.
Yeah.
What do you think the game of the year is so far? Me and B have our picks, so that'll be at the end of the show. Stay tuned. And one more question for you.
Hey.
Season opener questions. Super important question we ask every episode.
What's that, bro?
What you been playing all day, bro?
Hey,
what have you been playing? What is in B's system as of right now? Or PC?
Right now, I took a dive back to my couch, you know,
nice.
did some couch surfing, and yeah, I picked up Returnal.
Oh, jam.
And you know, this is by Housemarque, and I'm enjoying myself, John. It's a roguelike. I know we've talked about this in Deathloop a little extensively. Hades as well. What else have we talked about, John? Yeah. We talk about Shadow Knight. We talked about Shadow Knight. We talked about Children of Morta.
Yeah, that was the other one. That's the one I was like trying to think.
Oh, yo, get that on Game Pass, bro. Get it on Game Pass. Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's really fun. I think it's co-op too. I think we figured that out, right? Yeah,
is
we
it?
did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, Returnal, man. This triple A roguelike from Sony and Housemarque here. Pretty creepy, as you can see these giant eyeballs here, and
didn't even notice that it was an eyeball till you said it.
Yeah. Because the first time I was
I just saw it blink. Ew.
Yeah, the first time I was like, damn, there's a spotlight, and I was like, I wonder if I can shoot, you know, the light out. And I looked,
Joe blinked like
big ass eyes, and I was like, this game gives me the heebie-jeebies, dog. You know what I mean? Like it just gives me it's not scary. There's a great sense of urgency to get the hell out of the way all the time, you know? And the controls lend themselves to be able to give you that opportunity to do so.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, do you have to defeat a certain amount of enemies before you move on to like the next board? You have to defeat everything in there, or you just run past them and go to the next area?
So like if I like on to the next level, you mean? Mm-hmm. Like if I've beat this first section here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've beat this section here, and what I do is, you see on the map there, John, on the bottom right hand corner, you see that red dot. So that'll take me to the next level since I've already opened it.
Okay.
But sometimes I still like to do, go through this because it has some Metroidvania in it, John. It has some, you unlock new, I don't want to say like permanent stats, because some things are obviously, because it's a roguelike, you can get things that are just temporary for your current run. But you do have permanent stats. You start the game off with no weapon, and that's the first permanent stat that you get. You pick up her weapon, and then from that point on, every time you start the game over again, you have her sidearm. So
it's nice to see that a human is running like 45 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, it's so fast, yo.
She gets the hell out of
Yeah, she has the dash, and then also there's a run button. So she already runs fast as shit, like especially like comparatively to a lot of other games. Damn, you see that miss?
Yeah. I think I was watching you here. Maybe.
Nah. This isn't my.
Oh, that wasn't your stream.
Nah, this is different gameplay. Which my stream looks like shit on YouTube. I think my internet is trash. And
it looked good live.
I don't know.
I thought so.
Yeah,
Seen
man,
worse.
it's good. It's very fast, John. It's very fast, and yeah, she does get the hell out of there. You get extra buffs the more enemies you kill in a row without taking any damage, and that's any damage at all.
Mm.
And sometimes, I will die, John, like immediately, because I mistimed a jump, and then that leads to my death. And yeah, man, it's fun. It's very addicting.
It looks at Hades was. I think all roguelikes are.
Yeah, I mean, I played a few
like,
that I didn't have any interest in after like the second
really?
run. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this again.
Yikes!
But
way to debunk my previous statement.
I'm sorry. I mean, that might be your opinion. That's okay.
No, I don't know. Hades is like my first roguelike, so I mean, every time I look up roguelikes, they be like, "This is addictive." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like all the weapons so far. I do have a favorite. It's a weapon that like shoots these. They're almost like rods, and they see that jump right there I missed. Yeah,
that super duper jump.
Yeah, the platforming. I hate the platforming in this.
Oh man,
just because the way the camera is, I can't tell how far things are sometimes. Sometimes they seem like they're further than they are.
Yeah.
And then the jumping's just not really like, the dashing is cool, but I don't know. Precision platforming in games needs to die.
No, that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, you would say so, John.
I mean,
John,
you hated Crash. So.
You can be a platformer, right? And be all about platforming,
Right.
I don't know what comes to mind off the top of my head.
Like Celeste.
Yeah.
Masterpiece to me. I loved Celeste.
You can be a platformer, 2D, 3D, Ratchet and Clank, Banjo, Crash, like you said. You can be these things, but I don't like when games like put platforming in when it's like Destiny does it like crazy. It's a first person shooter. It has all these like crazy platforming sections when you're doing raids and shit. It's like you have to jump and turn in the middle of the air and make sure your back's up against the wall. Like, bro, like this isn't fine tuned enough to do this shit. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just suck, because other people are able to do it. But
yeah, people love it.
Yeah.
Is it one of those acquired taste things?
Yeah. I just like see that Kool-Aid right there, that juice right there. I didn't know that shit was there. Juice. Like, and I fell into it, and that it messes up your streak, and so and these bat things, they hit hard as shit.
All flying enemies are the worst.
Yes, this is very true. Like, that and exploding dogs. Yeah, like I hate games that have enemies that like rush you like dogs, and then they explode. Like, if you don't kill them in time, I hate that shit.
Suicide bombers.
Yeah, man.
Why you say dogs like that was the only thing that does that? That sounds like dog.
I think it was so it comes from Prince of Persia. What was the sequel to the Sands of Time?
The Two Swords, I think.
I think maybe
the twin, yeah.
But it was like darker, and it like Prince was like evil and shit or something like that.
Oh, that was damn. I haven't been playing Prince of Persia. I'm gonna find out for a second. I should know this too.
Well, one of the sequels to Prince of Persia, the remake, I'll say, on what was that? Was that PS2?
It's PS3.
Was it PS3? Prince of Persia, the first Prince of Persia remake.
Oh,
that was PS2.
What,
right?
The Sands of Time.
Yeah, Sands of Time. That was PS2. Right?
Oh yeah, it was PS2. I had it on GameCube though.
Okay.
I thought you meant that remake, that cell shaded looking.
Nah, yeah, that was on PS3. I had that on PS3.
Yeah, I did too. I actually enjoyed that.
I love that game, bro. Oh my.
It was short.
It was very short and
The Warrior Within.
Okay, yeah, I think that was yeah. And
Mm.
and they had these enemies, and so like the difficulty was ramped up in that versus the first one. And the first one, I thought the challenge was fair. It was good.
Mm.
Um, but they had these dogs that would rush you and
I remember.
explode, and
Yeah.
and so now anytime like I see that in video games, I'm like, these damn exploding dogs, like an old man and shit. Get these damn exploding dogs off my lawn. Yeah, man. So this is the second biome, if you would, because I beat that boss. I beat that boss on stream, I think. Yeah, it was like you watching.
Yeah, I was in it. Yeah.
But I don't find I haven't passed the second biome yet. The difficulty does ramp up incredibly.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I was playing the first one and I'm just like, this isn't that bad. I don't know what people are talking about. Yeah, man, this shit is hard.
How many biomes is it?
I think I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. And I haven't even gotten to the boss on this biome yet. So so
see, I look shit up like that. I'm like, how long do I have to endure?
yeah, I used to be like that. I used to be all like that, but then like that started to detract away from my experience. And that's why I just kind of like start, like this level is hard to me, bro.
It looks
like look at this shit. Look at this shit.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah,
I can't, and that's what Dominique and I were saying. Like, I was like, I would watch this all day. If you stream this, I would watch it all day. But I cannot play this shit.
You say that.
Like, I thought.
But what it looks
you
like.
mentioned something like that. Yeah.
But what it looks like is not how it feels like. Like, when you have the controller in your hand, you start to feel. It's similar to Hades. Like, after a while, you started to feel invincible.
Yeah, I said the same thing about Hades, and I love it. So, yeah, you might be right.
Because when you see it, you're just like, that's a lot going on. You're not in control, so you don't know. But, man, it is hard. And I think, too, like, I'm going to be honest. I'm a straight punk, bro. I'm scared. Look at that. Like, when shit like this happens, when I'm like, oh, my God, I'm like, I'm halfway dead. You know what I mean? Like, this run is already over. It just started,
Yeah. So you won't be picking up Resident Evil 8 then?
Nah, bro. I don't play those games, bro. I don't do that to myself.
I'm excited.
I know you did. I know you did. I don't do that to myself, bro.
Oh, man.
Because I won't play it, John, and I will have wasted at this point $70.
Damn.
So I think personally, I need an entire day to really, really sit down with Returnal and like no interruptions, no calls from work, nothing, just straight Returnal over and over and over again.
Play for hours.
Yeah.
What was your longest like run so far? Not run like how far you got, but like how long have you played it? Like, what's your run time so far? Your longest since you bought it?
The longest run I've had was the second run I had in the game, but that first level is so deceiving. It is
like not like how far you got, but like how long have you played this in one sitting so far? That's what I should have asked. I'm sorry.
Probably the longest I played in one sitting was look how easy this shit was. I was like, I'm not even doing that, yo. I'm going around
I'll
the
just
edge.
walk around. Right.
I was like, I just need health. I don't need that key in the middle.
Oh, what's the key for?
It's just keys that you can get to open different types of chests. See that when it's purple? That means it's malignant. That means if you pick it up, there's a benefit and a penalty. Similar to what was it? Chaos from on Hades. When you would encounter chaos, you would go in a sewer, as I like to call it. You know what I'm talking about on Hades? And that you would get the option to pick something, but it would give you you'd be handicapped for like the next 3 rooms, but then you get like 30% health or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that in this.
Like side effect shit.
Yeah, and I've only done it one time. They're everywhere on this level, and I'm just like, nope. But I think I'm going to start experimenting with them because I really haven't delved into them at all. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep playing it. I'm starting to get comfortable with playing more games at once right now. Yo, when that dude came out that door, man, I got so afraid because I didn't know they were there. And they hit hard as shit. Like, look, and your dash is on a cooldown, your melee's on a cooldown.
What was my next question? Are there cooldowns on this like Hades?
Yeah. So a lot of those, so these are consumables, the orange ones. So like this will give you the interference with the sphere, which disables all the turrets because the turrets are a pain in the ass, especially when they're armored. Because the only way you can destroy them is to get up close with a melee attack. And so right now I'm able to carry 2 consumables at once. At first I can only carry 1. But yeah, you get a lot of these different, the consumables, of course, you use, they might have like a duration, like 15 minutes or a half hour, or not 15 minutes, a half hour, 15 seconds or 30 seconds. That's my favorite gun right there, John. I just picked it up.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had a key so I could open this lock gate. You know what I mean? But you grab these little things here. They're called, I forget, they start with an O. But these artifacts here, they give you buffs during your current run. So this one will, if I take off a parasite or attach one, it gives me integrity. So integrity is your health. And at this point, I was like, I need anything to do with health. Parasites give you buffs, but also give you negatives. You can switch them as you find them. Yeah, sorry, I had to switch my controller because my controller. I was supposed to edit that out. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Sorry, that happens.
But yeah, man, this is it's intense. And I'm only on the 2nd level, and I think I'm close to about 5 or 6 hours, John, total playtime. But you have to get down to the bottom of this mountain here. The proficiency level that you saw at the bottom, you pick up these different crystals, I guess you could call them, and they look at this shit, John. Like, look at that.
This is napalm shit.
But you pick them up and they increase your weapon capabilities. So as you continue to do so, you'll get like more streams of attack. Like those blue streaks, they're like extra streams of attack. Like, cause this thing just shoots those red shots. But as you use the weapon more and more, you get more opportunity to damage the enemy, I guess you could say. And see how my man just swooped in? But this is that weapon. You see those rods in the ground? They create like almost like this electric magnetic, like, arcing connector between each one of those points.
You were loving that on the stream.
Yeah, so you could like shoot it at the wall, you know what I mean? You could shoot it at the ground.
Oh, it can hit it on the wall?
Yeah, so if they're in it, they're gonna get trashed. But yeah, man, I was hype when I beat this, because the first time I beat him was last night. And again, it's really like the weapon that you get, for me personally. See, he's still getting damaged because he's in the midst of the bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, you see yourself beating this?
I hope so, man. I'm just hoping that like I can continue to learn more. And I think it just kind of really comes down to the commitment to just keep getting better. Like you see that? Like, look at this, man. Look how massive this thing is. Scary as shit, bro. Like, my health was fine. He hit me twice. I got half my health now, and he startled me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost dead. He hit me 3 times. He startled the shit out of me. I wasn't ready for that. Like, I had no idea he existed.
The hell is it?
I don't know.
What is she fighting against? What is the purpose?
I think this planet is like displaying like her nightmares, and I think she's like a writer. So I think like she has like these things that she's kind of created in her mind because she's a writer, and I think this planet that she crashed on is giving her like showing her nightmares, and she can't die, and so it's really freaky. The dialogue is solid. Even the little bit that I know as the character, just kind of like how her depositions are when she's speaking. It just kind of really I'm enjoying it. It has some bugs. Man. And I know we were talking about bugs last week with Days Gone, but this isn't as bad. But I was doing a run the other day, and the only weapons that I would get were handguns. And there's a challenge mode where you can decide to do like that. I wasn't playing challenge mode, bro. I didn't want to just have handguns, bro. Like,
okay, I was about to say, are you up to that challenge?
No, I like if I wanted to do that, like I'll play that challenge, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I like to have a lot of the different weapons. Just kind of I don't know what that was. I just ran into it, but it just gives you more opportunities to have a different variety of gameplay experiences. Throughout your run, so it just doesn't get boring. So to just have the handgun, like again, if I wanted to do that challenge, then I'm fine with that. But this dude down here is actually one of the people who are like the species that exists on this planet. That's like the second time I've encountered one of them. I destroyed him. So.
Is she the only human on this game? Like, do you interact with anybody else, or is it just her?
Bro, randomly, there'll just be this random astronaut. And at first, I was like, yo, this is so stupid. Like, what's, like, just this random astronaut? Like, is this supposed to be, like, what is this? Yo, every time I see my mans or my womans, because I'm not sure what gender, they are, bro, I am terrified. And it because it'll just like I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, that happens. That happens because I'm just being reckless with just running off the edge of shit instead of paying attention to what's beneath me, because I know that there are pitfalls aplenty in this game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, man.
I'm glad you loving it though, yo.
Nah, we'll see. That's a parasite right there. So
we'll see.
Increases protection by 15%, reduces melee damage by 50%. I needed a parasite because I had just grabbed that artifact that was going to give me, life if I attached a parasite. So I was like, I need health. So yeah, man, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Dog.
I'll get it when it's free.
Yeah. It'll be it definitely will be a PlayStation Plus game at some point. It's a fun
I think
game.
it at 5 first, right? It's not on 4.
Nah, yeah, it's not on 4. And when I think of it, so this is spoiled resin. This is what gives me health, and this is like I'm going to try it. So it'll either give me health or it'll inflict damage, and I believe it inflicted damage. So I'm not going to be too keen to keep trying that, John, These are different augments that you need. When you kill enemies, I don't know if you saw like that yellow stuff that was like dropping from them. Those are called obolites. That's your form of currency to purchase things from, different like those that stage thing or that machine or whatever the hell it was.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff's gross, bro. Stuff's super gross. So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
What about you, my good homie? I know I just talked a lot about that.
No, so guys, that was a lot to unpack with the game, I see. But because the game was a lot. But Dragon Quest 11 has been my jam for the past week. Ever since you told me about Game Pass, Dragon Quest 11 just popped up. I was like, oh yeah, my homeboy John, shout out to him. He told me there's a demo, like a very lengthy demo on Switch. I was like, sweet. So I picked it up. I didn't pick it up. I got the demo. Been hooked. I haven't played as much as I wanted to. Adulting.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get into this game. One, it's a JRPG, so that was automatically win. I never played another Dragon Quest in my life. I think I dabbled in one way, way, way back in the day, but I don't know if I liked it or not. But I love this.
Okay.
And, after playing Smash, I used the hero,
Yeah.
which I named hero in the game because I didn't want to confuse myself. But I named him hero, and he's just OP as hell on Smash. So I was like, I want to check him out. So I picked up this. I got this game. Love the mechanics. I love the music.
Yeah.
I love the colors. I
Mhm.
love everything. The characters so far. What I've met so far.
Do you like
The story is still.
Akira Toriyama's art style?
Hmm.
Akira Toriyama.
Isn't this like
the
Dragon Ball? Is that
the
Dragon Ball?
Yeah, the Dragon Ball creator.
Yeah, I
Nice.
always like Dragon Ball's art style. It's just just don't
Don't
like.
like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I did. I used to,
Uh-huh.
but it's just I like conclusion. But
I understand.
yeah, but the story is still opening up to me.
Uh-huh.
But I get the gist so far. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. My review will be coming of this once I defeat it.
And John and
wanted
I
to
are trying to play this kind of simultaneously as well.
It's kinda.
Kinda.
Brian's winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll ultimately win because, like I said, I'm getting RE8 this Friday. So
Yeah, I know.
that will. But if it's like 7, then it'll be like 10 hours. So I'm just gonna jump right back into this.
Yeah, it's I personally it was time, John. It was time. It was time for me to come home, John.
For sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's been ages. I was thinking while I was playing this, because I know I told you, I was like, if you play this, I'm going to play it. And you were like, no, you're not. And I was like, I actually do want to play it. Like when I purchased it, I wanted to play it. I just never did, But I
recommended you so many JRPGs, and you're just like,
I gotta really be in the mood though, John.
Yeah.
I mean, what other JRPG really? I'm trying to think off the top of my head that you've recommended to me.
Persona, Yakuza.
Yeah. You're right.
It was another Final Fantasy. Well, you were gonna get that regardless. Final Fantasy 7 remake. I told you to beat it.
Yeah, I still haven't.
It was another one I recommended.
I'm sure you have, but I just had to be there, like I had to be there within John, and it had to align.
Or be on Game Pass.
I mean, this isn't on Game Pass. I'm playing this on my PS4. I purchased this already. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
already,
you did. You
I
did
already
spend
own this. Yeah. I bought this like a year or two ago.
Man.
So I just never played
You
it.
bought it and just never.
Yeah. Because at that time I was like, I want a JRPG, and I think something else was out, or but I can play a JRPG and other things at the same time.
I cannot.
I can.
Brian
I feel
Pendleton, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like it's I feel great playing it though, honestly. I know you and I were talking about the other day. I was talking to you about more of the gameplay elements and like how I didn't realize I could control the other character.
Yeah, I had to show you.
I was like, yo, I don't like have you gotten to the character builder yet, John?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. It gives me Final Fantasy X sphere grid.
Yeah, right. That's what I was
vibes.
thinking too.
Yeah.
But that's
Another great JRPG.
stuff costs a lot though, John. A lot
No,
of
I'm
points. I only had 2 points after my first 3. I was like, damn.
I love how you showed that.
Why? Why not?
I don't know.
It's
I thought you gotta have like further where you could show like 20 points or so.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not that far, John.
Damn.
Like what can I say?
So Brian might not be winning, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see.
Yeah,
We will post the winner on Twitter.
there's no winners or losers, John.
We will post the winner on Twitter. No, I'm kidding. Whoever beats it first, you will know.
I mean,
Yeah, I love
that's
it.
not even fair
Why isn't it fair?
because you're on a demo. Like I have a full game.
I'm gonna buy it.
So
That demo's like 10 hours long.
are you saying that I won't play that much until you buy it anyway. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't. Well, yes, but I didn't say I'll be posting at 9,000 Moon Knight wins. I'm just no. We'll see what happens. I think you haven't talked about JRPG like this in a while, so
yeah.
He's like, "Are you playing Dragon Quest?" I'm like, "No, I am about to though."
Ah.
Oh yeah, you asked me to stream. He was like, "I'm about to play it. You want to see it?" I was like, "I have it."
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just trying to get through, like the JRPG stuff I don't like being in towns and stuff like that. I hate that in JRPGs.
Okay, that's the best part. Not the best part. It's one of the parts that you have to do.
I
talk to everybody in town.
I had to go get some berries for this girl so that I could use her dog to scare a guard. That's a waste of my time.
Is that Gemma's dog?
I am the luminary, John. I don't have time to be wasting getting berries and something else for a dog.
You have to crawl before you can walk, sir. All right. You gotta earn your keeps. You gotta pay your dues.
I hear you. I'm sorry.
As you smack Psyduck to the ground.
Right. Yeah, he is totally Psyduck.
He looks awesome.
Who, Eric?
I haven't gotten him yet.
Oh, well. Yeah, I'm way further than you then.
For now.
Now.
Now I love it so much. It gives me a nostalgic vibe, which you always say. But I have my nostalgia glasses on. But yeah. And then, there's a mode you could switch between the 3D and 2D. So you can make it look really super, nostalgic.
I can't do that, John.
I see myself beating it, then going back and playing that again.
No,
I think that's what I'm going to do.
I'm not allowed to. The game, I don't have the definitive version or whatever it is that has that.
Womp, sir.
Some bullshit though, John.
Oh, you got it before the definitive even came out, so.
Yeah, I think that's Oh, we got the Pet Powers attack, John, right here. The real decoy.
I haven't gotten there, so.
Yeah. So, so remember I was telling you, I was like, I need more of a gameplay or, a gameplay hook in the battle system. So this is it.
Oh my God, that looks amazing.
This is it, John. This is it. The PEP system.
Pep. Yeah, they mentioned the PEP system. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I was like, okay, I don't have anybody to do that with. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you would switch it to 2D anyway.
Nah.
That'd be too jarring for you.
Only. This is a big only, John. Only if I was playing it on remote play on my phone. I would totally do it that way. Totally do it that way.
Yeah, that would probably look great.
Yeah. But other than that, nah, dog.
Ew, how would the PEP system look?
I'm sure it'll still look fresh in 2D, bro. I'm sure they still got some,
It's going to show them go like this.
Yeah, man. I got a gold chain, John. Quests are so
what does it do?
Weird. It's I don't know. I'm about to put it on.
It's an accessory, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's an accessory. It boosts HP by just a bit, so from 36 to 41.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Right.
5 hit points will count.
Yeah. So he's slowly getting stronger.
Yeah, after the demo, I'm totally getting this. Like, I'm totally going to spend $50 on this.
Yeah, it's. I honestly, I wish I had it on Switch. Now that I think about it, like I can play JRPGs on the go. Well, not on the go, but just in bed. In handheld form. I relax playing JRPGs in that form. But
that's why I love them so much. They're so relaxing, especially if the story's good, man.
Yeah. So. Yeah, John, I'm glad. This is going to be the first game John and I play together, but not together. There goes that dog.
Does it explode?
Unfortunately not. But
yeah, man. Yeah, I totally recommend this game if you haven't played it. If you're like a late bloomer like me, or you're into the definitive edition, check it out. It is dope.
I'm still salty about that, John, that I don't get the 2D option.
That's all right. The Game Pass version isn't?
Let's check it out. I believe it is. Maybe
There
it's
you
not.
go.
Nah,
You got it.
I'm not going to play it twice on 2 different platforms, John. You know that.
I mean, you just started.
John, I'm not going to play it on 2 different platforms. They got Dragon Quest Builders 2 on here now?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, John.
They got that zombie mess that you couldn't connect us the other day for some reason.
Yeah, I have it on here. I have it on both.
Did you download all these games? Are these the games you installed?
Nah, they're on the side here.
Oh, okay.
These are all the games I have now.
Still alive.
Yeah. What were we looking for, John?
Dragon Quest 11 to see if it's the definitive edition.
Let's see. Dragon Quest 11.
Pending.
Yes, it is the definitive edition.
Well, shit. There you go.
What's the size of this? $40 gigs, nah. I'll just keep it on my PlayStation, John. It's all good. It's 40 gigs. I'm good, John.
Man. Well, on that note, you ready to jump into this?
Let's jump in.
Jump into these topics.
Yes.
So the gaming industry, I'm going to start with there, valued over $300 billion. This has been labeled the super platform. And this news is via Tech Radar. After the big surge in mobile games, a report was put together after analyzing data from 4,000 gamers across 4 of the largest gaming markets, being China, Japan, UK, and US, ranging from growth in the industry to the challenges and future. Women gamers, which was taboo back in the day. Women just didn't play games, or girls didn't play games. Now they do with the mobile and everything.
I mean,
they're spiking
games,
as well.
John. I said they played games, just not as much.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying, now all women basically play, with the streams, Do you think that's do you think that was the cause, like the mobile, the streaming?
I think.
What do you think caused the big boom?
Yeah, I think we were talking with CJ a few weeks ago, and he was talking about how like free to play model, that really works. That works really well on mobile. There's no barrier to entry. You just have to have a device, and pretty much everyone has a device now because it's affordable enough, because it's a commodity at this point, I feel. So now, yes, mobile is the biggest reason why, before, I used to be pissed. I used to be like, damn, they're coming out with these smartphone games, I like it on my PlayStation, these mobile only games. And, I still have a hard time playing games on my phone, regardless of if they're, Final Fantasy 7, stuff that I can play on my home console or on my PC. It's just not I don't like touchscreen controls, John. I don't like that. I like to feel tactile buttons. I feel like I have less control when I don't have an actual, analog stick or D-pad, thumb is sliding off the edge of the phone and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm missing.
How aggressive are you playing these games?
I mean,
to where your thumb is sliding all over the place.
I gotta do what I gotta do, brother. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever the game calls for. It's just, I get into it, John. I guess you could say I get into it. It's my thing, So, and then it kills my battery on my phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
like with Candy Crush, and that's considered gaming,
Yeah,
Candy
absolutely.
Crush and
Solitaire.
One. Solitaire, the Smooth games, all that stuff. It's taken over like movies and music, as it became the biggest entertainment medium out of all of them. Yeah, I am for one and happy. I want to talk to everybody back in the day that teased me from playing games over everything. That's what happens. This is $1 billion, $300 billion. That's a lot of money, yo.
It's a lot of money.
300 billion.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of revenue for one industry, and I'm happy. I'm glad that's happening, but
I think of like the consoles that really got us here, like from a home console standpoint, and I think a lot of it comes from us being now parents, so my kids are going to automatically play video games because I play the shit out of video games. So they're going to follow in my footsteps. They play, their own types of games, but when my 12-year-old was younger, we would play this one game, Nom Nom Galaxy. Is like
I heard of that.
you make soup, and so she thinks she was like 5 or 6, and so it was like, you can tell, okay, this is tomato soup because there's a tomato on there. This is green soup or whatever, and it was something that I could do with her, at a very young age, and she could use a controller, and she could use a phone to play anything, and she was just automatically indoctrinated into gaming, and then
right.
my 5-year-old, like, even more so, like, just straight out, like, hey, I'm watching a baby.
You said she was playing Spider-Man one day, right?
Yeah, my daughter, was, my daughter, that came out 2018, so yeah, my daughter was 3. She's playing Spider-Man.
Amazing.
Yeah, like swinging around, her hands are too small, but yeah, she's so I think now, now kids just are automatically in that. I think over time, the Wii really helped, like, kind of usher a lot of people in that had kind of like stopped playing video games because it was like, oh, you're older now, you're an adult, you shouldn't be playing video games. Those people that you were saying, you wish you could rub it into the people's faces, that teased you for, always playing video games. I sometimes rub it in my dad's face, even though it gains me nothing to do so. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you should have let me play video games all those times, because now
satisfaction of what you gain for that.
Yeah, I gain nothing at this point, but
okay. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's, the Wii, that's when the casuals came out to play.
Yeah.
So it's,
well, I think
which is even more, and that's men and women, not just women.
I think it was more socially acceptable. So, so now it went from, this thing of, like, oh, you live in your mom's basement, and like all this other stuff, to like, oh, okay, like video games are cool,
Oh my God, did you bring the Wii?
Like, yeah. Like, excuse me? What did you say? No. Inside, there's just like this celebration going on. You're just like, oh my gosh, people want to play video games? Like
to the point they're in front of movie trailers now. Like one, I forgot what I saw. It was it had nothing to do with games at all, especially this game. They showed an Overwatch trailer in front of the movie, and I was like,
did you leave?
This is before I got into Overwatch. This is when I was like, what the hell is this? And but they showed it right in front of me. I think I saw some movie that had, I think it was a drama. It had nothing to do with anything, but they threw it like in there. I was like, okay.
And you didn't leave? I would have left, just like Jeff did.
Oh my God. I wasn't ready for that. All right. Yeah, Jeff did leave 2 weeks, and we were remiss for mentioning his departure from Blizzard.
Yeah. Good luck, Jeff.
So back to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like movies help. Have you seen Mortal Kombat yet?
No.
You're disgusting.
I know.
You need to check it out, yo. You probably won't like it.
I don't know. I think that's what it is. That's the fear, is I won't like it, and I'm not ready to not like it, John. I'm not ready to not like Mortal Kombat in 2021. I'm just not.
Have you seen Annihilation?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I just, like, so when
yeah, it does. Where do you have to go but up?
But I mean, like, you told me it was amazing, and then like my brother told me, he was like, it's all right, and then like everyone else was just like, yo, it's garbage, and I'm like,
let me retract. the fight scenes were amazing. The
Okay.
writing was, but I don't go to see Mortal Kombat for the writing. I'm not expecting
I understand
Citizen
that, John,
Kane.
but
You know what I mean?
but John, after um, what's the Street Fighter live action movie with Ryu and
The
Ken?
dope one?
Yes.
Assassin's Fist. Amazing.
After Assassin's
that was
Fist,
mind-blowingly good.
John. The way
Yeah,
that was
it's not as good as that.
I know, but why not, John? That is the basis at this point for me. So I am not prepared to see a property from my childhood, John, be treated and discarded as just like some piece of nostalgia garbage just to make some money. I'm afraid.
I mean,
I'm a grown man.
Isn't
but
that
I'm
all
scared.
video game movies?
Yes, but
Assassin's Fist worked because there was only 4 characters in that movie.
Yeah.
When you comprise 12, 13 plus characters in a movie, it's going to get kind of meh.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, Mortal Kombat, I think everybody got their shine, I feel. Everybody did their thing as far as the fighting is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I didn't see that for the writing. So whatever, but Kano was the man, though. I will say that.
Okay.
He had little corny lines, but he delivered them really well.
Okay.
But outside of that, Cabal was the corniest. But outside of that, you know, I think he'll enjoy it. I think he would. Just give it a shot before they take it down. You know, you only got like 20 more days now.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
I'm scared.
Don't be, yo. Just go in head first.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yep. Gaming industry is winning.
It is
right now for all you people. Do you think that was due to COVID too? Do you think like 2020 helped that?
I think COVID helped very particular sets of businesses, you know. So but yeah, I think, you know, people being the gaming industry like had record profits because people were stuck inside, you know. So
and you know, one game being Fortnite.
Yeah.
So, you know, next topic, Epic Games versus Apple.
Yeah.
I know you're hurt. I know you're hurt, and I'm so sorry that two of your favorite conglomerates are going against each other.
Yeah.
But Epic Games and Apple kicked off their trial on Monday, a trial that is expected to run for at least 2 weeks. Fortnite, the hugely popular video game. I'm sorry, and this news is via BBC.
Okay.
Fortnite, the hugely, I'm just reading the report. Didn't write this. Fortnite, the hugely popular video game made by Epic, basically made their own rules on digital payments by establishing its own system. Apple gets a 30% cut of many in-app purchases on iOS devices and does not allow alternative payment systems. Needless to say, Fortnite was removed from the App Store. Fortnite's removal from the App Store prompted Epic to sue Apple. Epic was supposed to begin its opening remarks this past Monday, 8:15 a.m. Pacific time. But the start was ruined by technical difficulties and fans hollering free Fortnite because somehow the call was two-way. I don't know why they didn't mute because, you know, due to COVID, the pandemic and everything, they couldn't have a public hearing. So they did everything, you know, basically remotely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fans were shouting free Fortnite. There was no jury present. Federal judge was there instead. Epic noted that it was not suing for damages or a special deal. Instead, it was suing for a change, not just for itself, but for all developers around the globe. What do you feel? I have feelings towards this, but let me pass the mic to B.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, from $1 billion company to another $1 billion company, I don't know. I think it's a shakedown, you know. I do. I don't really, honestly, I'm no legal expert. I don't have a horse in this race. I don't think either of us do. One, because, you know, I do kind of, I'm concerned, you know.
I am too.
That I just can't honestly feel that, you know, either of them are genuine. So whether whether which way the pendulum swings, I'm sure all of us are going to not benefit anyway. So,
No, and and that's what makes me say I think this is very, very problematic and dangerous if
yeah.
Epic wins. It's going to be less security. It's going to be less reliability, less privacy, less options, less a lot of things. Like you said, there's two humongous conglomerates. And for me, with the 30% thing, I thought 70-30 was pretty common.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think a lot of places do that. And I think that was I think Apple. I think the biggest thing for them is that because the iPhone is a secured, closed system, they somehow feel that the App Store is a monopoly, which that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, Epic called them app monopolists.
I'm like, they're creating their own hardware, they're creating their own software. So I feel like at the end of the day, if you want to run on my device that I spent R&D and all this other stuff for you to, have a platform for you to put, your thing on. I it's kind of weird to now it be like you're trying to force a company that I don't know. And again, like it's just from like a legal standpoint, and I don't know how this looks on the books, but it just kind of seems like a shakedown. Like they're trying to force Apple into, and I don't care for either. John says my two favorite conglomerates.
Yeah, I was being very sarcastic. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, very much so.
I don't know. It seems a little gross,
On whose part? From both?
On Epic, just to kind of like act like they're like, just really acting like they're just this beacon of hope for the generations to come. It's like, bro, you're all about your own pockets. It's all good. You can,
Do you think they would be as big if Fortnite never was released?
Not to the level that they are now. No, Fortnite has, and like that's what's like, that's what blows my mind. Like when we were talking about the $10 billion mobile earnings for that studio a few weeks ago, where it's just like like these there's billionaires like every day now. It's like there's like, it's so weird that we're at a point where you can make something, and not expect it to be, something that's a million seller, let alone a billions, like in like billions. Like you can go from like, the CEO of Epic, right? Who was probably already making like decent money, Epic is in, they had done a great job with the Unreal Engine, all these years.
Oh yeah.
And and before like this, I always enjoyed Epic as a studio. Thought they were pretty humble, you know what I mean? And I thought they laid a lot of groundwork for a lot of studios with middleware. And I thought that, they had a really good business, but like Fortnite changed that really good business into $1 billion industry. Like it changed it from a business to an industry. Like it,
and that brought toxicity.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to, I think once you get to a certain point, I think some people kind of, I think it's like, I want to make sure like we always keep this. I'm going to keep these things secure. And like, it's really because Fortnite stands to be able to call shots based on the popularity that they are, so it's almost like, the product is more valuable than the store type of deal, like that sells it, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird.
Like if I bought a game, because you dabbled in the Epic Game Store, yeah?
Yeah, it's trash.
So if I buy, so if I buy a game from there, right? Can I play it on any platform, or is it just I have to play it through their, through their service?
You buy it and it just opens up on your PC. I don't really pay attention to how that stuff works, honestly. But I know I can't play Epic Games, like games that I purchased on like my PlayStation, Can't.
So, then do they have a case then?
I don't know. That's what's weird.
So it's like, I'm gonna remain neutral for now. I'm leaning more towards what you're saying right now. But, I don't know. Like, if I can't buy the game on PC and play it on whatever system, including Apple devices I want, how is that a monopoly? You know what I mean? Like, I can play Fortnite on anything.
Yeah, anything, yeah. Except for you can't download it on iPhone, though.
Well, not anymore. But, I used to before they came with this shit. But, rather than investing, to me, rather than investing in, in innovation, getting your own thing done, more characters, more content. I don't know how much more content you can add to this game because the game is, again, a behemoth.
Yeah.
But, you're spending all the money, you're paying the 30% on lawyers and PR anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you doing all this, Apple provided those services for free.
I'm sure.
What are you doing?
I'm sure there's a push for it some way. I just, Sony has like, buying stake in Epic. It's just, I don't know. They have some minority shares in that, and
it's just so weird. And then, they said, what they say? They're not suing for damages or a special deal. Bullshit. Because you would have said that from jump when they were charging you 30%. You're just mad because they try to find their own little innovative way to get past that 30%, which Apple found out. I don't know how you didn't think they were going to find out, but you're greasing your pockets. You're not paying Apple shit.
Well, they don't, and everyone else is paying too. Everyone else is, and I didn't realize this, but Fortnite's biggest store is the PlayStation Store. I thought it was the Apple Store, and apparently
it's not their own store.
Nah. Well, I think Fortnite came out before the Epic Game Store came out. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. How long has the Epic Game Store been out?
I want to say like 3 or 4 years, or 2 or 3 years. I'm not sure.
Why did I thought it just started like last year or the year before last?
Maybe the year before last. Like it's not. It's relatively new, but it's definitely Fortnite precedes the Epic Game Store. So.
And then the Epic called them monopolists and Venus flytraps and a walled garden.
They are a walled garden, though.
Yeah, I agree. And, a lot of developers said that, however, they're going to pay that 30%.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to get banned or kicked out because 30% is pretty common, I thought. Between 15 and 30, they're not asking for half, And you're making so much money off this damn game. It's like, what is 30%? How often do they have to pay that, a month?
I don't know. But that might be why. It might be why, like, damn, we're making so much off of this. Like, then we should restructure this deal because Apple's probably everyone's making a lot of money right now because of Fortnite, There's a lot of, like, different things coming out because of these proceedings. Like, a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes memos and stuff like that. They were talking about.
I saw a lot of receipts on Twitter.
Yeah, man. It's a pretty fascinating case. So,
yeah.
It's
gonna last at least 2 weeks, so stay tuned.
Check it out, man. Check all the info that's going on between that case. It's just like it's like a gold mine, John. I like the industry stuff. It's like this is why, this is like this type of stuff is cool, man. It's just behind the scenes and
it's cool. Somebody's suffering.
Listen, neither of them are suffering. Okay,
no, they're not suffering at all. But like,
listen, okay, they're all right. I can watch this with popcorn and morally be okay, John. You know what I mean?
Going through turmoil is what I meant to say. I apologize.
Hey,
they're not suffering at all. They're not starving. Even if they lose, which it looks like they might. Fortnite players, enjoy it now while you can. Get all the shit, build all the shit you need to because
it ain't going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere, but a lot of content is going to be weird. A lot of shit is going to be weird if either party wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
doubt
I don't know about the players.
They're not going to care either. It's just, at the end of the day.
They're going to still play it.
At the end of the day,
I don't know. I just have a funny feeling something's going to go down.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Nah. Things will go down with Sony and them. That's an interesting story that they got going on with the whole cross play, and kind of like why Sony really didn't want, anything to do with cross play, and like came up with this like deal with Epic. Check that out too. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting read.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was one of the last things I looked at. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. The receipts, like man. The receipts.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of these I thought I was a great screenshot guy. But there's some people out here. You were a witness to one earlier this week.
Yeah.
Some of y'all need to work for CSI, I swear. Because y'all are the bomb. Like, where do y'all get? Like some people be like, oh, they said that 5 years ago? I got you. Dude, I couldn't. But speaking of PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation and Discord have a new partnership.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, not many details have been disclosed, but they are trying to integrate the two by early 22. According to The Verge, this possibly means either the social app Discord will be making it to your systems very, very soon for a more social experience, or it may just be limited integration, like combining the PSN app and the Discord app for easy chatting. I don't shit about Discord. I'm the worst Discorder ever.
Yo.
I barely know how to use it.
No idea.
Like I just asked Ant last week, I need a face-to-face tutorial. He's like, I can walk you through the phone. I was like, I know, I need you in my face.
Right.
And by the way, Anthony's family, loudmouth_Ant on Twitch. Check him out. He's hilarious.
Check him out, yeah.
Yeah, he be playing with my close associates and friends of ours, so check him out.
Yeah,
maybe having party nights. Yeah,
he has a really good stream.
Yeah, he does.
I was watching him one day and I was just like, yeah, like I can't do this, bro. Like I can't.
Yeah, I couldn't. I took my hat off to him.
I can't do it.
it.
You were slaying, bro. Go ahead, do your thing.
He loves doing it. Too,
yeah, I could tell.
He's already affiliate. He was affiliate in like a week. Crazy. I was like, what the hell? I was doing it for like a month.
Right.
I was like, I suck.
We ain't natural, bro. We ain't natural.
Nah, he's natural for that.
Definitely.
I told him off the break. I was like, you're so entertaining for that. Because he's so... Check him out, y'all. I'm not going to let y'all see.
It's Loudmouth Ant.
Loudmouth Ant, and his name is exactly what he is. Loud_mouth_ant.
Yeah,
as
check
in
him
the
out.
Insect. Yes. But yeah, like, I asked him to teach me how to play it. How to use it. I was like, I need you here. Like, I can't do it. Like, my age was showing. I was like, I don't know what you whippersnappers are doing.
Right.
But yeah, like, are you Discord ready? Yeah.
No. I am. I'm so terrible with all of these new. We use like Slack at work and stuff. And I'm just like,
I hate Slack.
These messaging apps. I just want everything to be like texting, and I can add files. Everything is, I understand like there's just so much more that other people use these things for, and it's awesome that they have, these things. So I'm interested to see, what they'll integrate. Again, I don't know anything about damn, what's it called, John? Damn, I forgot what we was talking about. What's it called?
Discord.
Yeah, shit, man. I kept saying ant in my head because I kept like spelling ants. Kept spelling his Twitch ID. But yeah, Discord. I don't really know much about it, but I guess it would be cool. I think as we kind of get more into like this cross type of thing, and you look at like Sony's moves, right, with PC, really heavy with Epic. Right now they just purchased a minority stake in Discord, and so it makes me wonder whether or not like are they kind of setting up being more Epic Games oriented as their exclusive partner for PC. Like will they kind of push Steam away and just launch on the Epic Store? Who knows? I don't know, but it's obvious, as you can see from some of the proceedings from the previous conversation we were just talking about with this court case between Apple and Epic. You kind of see how close Sony and Epic actually are. And so I don't know if they're trying to really just unify everything, because if you look at Microsoft, Microsoft's done a really good job of just kind of having a really good portfolio across different devices. Nintendo and Sony don't really have that. Sony, you look at like the app, right? You look at the latest app update, not the latest one, but when they changed, when PS5 came out and you could do like your party on your phone now,
Right.
So they're starting to kind of come off of like just this one box. You know what I mean? Like you see like the underpinnings of them starting to kind of, okay, we got the mobile thing here, and they've had remote play, and they've always flirted with it, but now it seems like they're starting to really take an invested, look at just being more places than one, and this probably helps them, from a chat experience standpoint. If there is a multiplayer game that they're working on, Sony is I think it has like some Naughty Dog people in it, like it's like this new AAA studio that they're building for multiplayer games. So
oh God, is it gonna be like PlayStation All Stars or anything like that?
No, I don't know if they have any games in the pipeline, or I don't know about the game that they have in the pipeline. All I know is that there's this, like, they made a studio with like some legit developers from around the industry that is going to be working on a multiplayer title. So I imagine, going forward, as we kind of get more away from, just the single box, right? And we kind of get more into the brand, and, the PlayStation brand being on PC, or maybe on, other things, maybe on Xbox, maybe Game Pass, maybe, you never know, bro, like how this stuff is just like changing the way it is and how fast. Maybe this Discord deal is for them to be able to have better communication between PlayStation players and, on PC, or console players and PC players, with whatever properties they're working on that will crossplay between the two of them. I don't know.
Right. See what happens. Again, I don't, I know shit about Discord. If they put it in there, well, I think the PlayStation app is already great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as far as the party, as far as the chat features, is, even in game, I think is great. So
yeah, because you don't have a PS5.
Because if they integrate that, I think they'll
wait till you get your PS5. You're gonna be like, yo, what the hell is this game base?
Yeah, I'm gonna be so lost. Yeah, but I think they're going to integrate it into the system some kind of way, because they said as of early 2022, it will be, by today's standards, it will be a New York minute.
Right.
We'll blink, it will be 2022. But it's not too far off. So yeah. I think, but still, that's like 8 months away, 8 to 10 months away. So do you think they're working on something like just a phone app to integrate those two in 8 to 10 months? I don't know how long it takes to develop stuff like that. So, but I feel that's kind of a lengthy amount of time for them not to do something just as simple as that. I think it's be pretty simple to do that, but I don't know. I'm not a developer, so I wouldn't know. I just feel it's going to be on the system some kind of way.
Yeah, it does sound like, whatever they're doing, they're not rushing to, get it done, or either they're not rushing, or either they're doing something that is that extensive that it does take that amount of time. So,
right.
We'll see, man. Like you said, I think it's going to be something that integrates, both a PlayStation with, like just how the phone, app is, how it connects, your phone to a PlayStation now, which is something you couldn't do, PS3, or really even most of PS4's era, you could send messages, they had 2 separate apps. That was dumb.
It was dumb.
So stupid.
I hated it.
And then it'd be like, you're logged out on the messaging. And I'd be like, but I'm totally logged in to, like, I can buy a game right now. Like, so I'm glad they merged the two, because that was stupid.
It was very stupid. But, like Microsoft, with that, the run you brought up Microsoft earlier, the rumblings of the $10 billion deal that they
Yeah.
had with Discord. I think they wanted to absorb them too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Discord was like, nah. So I wonder how long this has been in the talks. So I don't know. Clearly, that's come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. My guess is gonna be on systems by like this time next year. We'll be discording on there.
Yeah, I think
Lost as hell.
I think like you said, I think once it's on the console, it'll probably be a lot more of a straightforward experience. But like I said, PS5 is kind of weird, man, with the game base. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just yeah, man.
But the nitty gritty, sir.
Yes.
I'm interested in hearing your choice. But via the Game Awards on Instagram, they posted, what do you think is the game of the year so far? With this being the beginning of season 2, I feel this is an interesting topic because we will be nearing the end of the season by the time the Game Awards comes on. So we'll see what our predictions say if it is this early, if they pick a game this early on. But we'll be giving our thoughts on that. I know mine won't be, but it's the only game that came out this year that I've played, and that is Persona 5 Strikers. That is my personal choice because that's, I have honorable mentions, but I haven't played those, so that won't be really, I don't know. But Persona 5 Strikers, I played it. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was different for me. It wasn't the usual JRPG format. It was a Musu style.
Mm-hmm.
So never, I played Dynasty Warriors back in the day like once. I was like, ugh. But this one, I think I like. You brought up a point. I was like, I like this game. You was like, do you like it because it's Persona, or do you like it because it's Musa? I was like, damn it, Brian. But but yeah, like I liked it. The story to me, it was pretty good. It wasn't on nowhere near the realm of Royal or Persona or Vanilla Persona 5 or any of the other ones for that matter. Because it was short. It was shorter. It was like maybe 40 hours. I think I have to look. It was like 40 to 50 hour game. The other ones are like 100 plus. So it's like they didn't really have time to delve into that, but you already know the team and everything. So
it's a very different
experience. That was
experience.
like half the game right there. Yeah, it was a really different experience. It was done well though. I'll say that. How they did the palace, not palaces. What do they call them? The jails, the prisons, or whatever. The jails.
The jail in that game.
Yeah. The people you had to free from that zone was from their rotten desires. They were in jail instead of palaces on this one, so you had to free them out of that. But again, it was great. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, I would say it was great.
I thought you liked it.
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I think it's gonna be nominated. There's no way in hell it's gonna win, but at bare minimum, it's gonna be nominated. I think they're gonna look at it the same way I look at it. That simple fact is Persona.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're just gonna throw it in there. I don't know. But that is my pick for Game of the Year so far.
Okay. That's a good game, man. That's a good pick, too, out of what's come out so far this year.
It's on sale right now. Are you going to pick it up?
How much is it?
I think like 30.
No. It would need to be $10.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that's just, that just kind of comes down to my budget, John, like I just...
It'll be free before they put it on $10.
Hey, that even better, you know what I'm saying?
Even better,
listen,
right?
Yeah. Or it'll be on Game Pass.
They've been talking about it. They've been talking about Persona 5 Vanilla, which is not worth it. But,
This is why you got to have Game Pass, though, It's just that extra feather in your cap, bro, you know what I mean? But I would pick Returnal so far right now, where I stand right now mentally, with this game that I've been playing for a few days. Against the other games that I've played so far this year, which is Hitman 3, which is a phenomenal game, BTW. I guess like more so when I get to the end of Returnal, then I'll be able to probably answer that better with Returnal, but that's what I'm saying right now anyway, Returnal, because I'm enjoying Returnal. So
yeah.
And it's something very different than, what I'm used to playing, not just because it's a roguelike, but because of the, just the kind of the bullet hell experience in a triple A presentation and expansiveness, So
Now I'm gonna flip this on you. Pop quiz time.
Yo.
We didn't go over this. This is a random question I'm gonna throw out there, and it made me think of. We did an interview with a podcast called Cross Border.
Yes.
Check us out in August. That's when it drops.
Yes.
We will definitely remind you, and they will too. Follow Cross Border Podcast on Twitter. What do you think is a contender that hasn't come out yet? That's slated to come out this year.
Bro, I don't even know. Like,
anything catch your eye?
I don't even know what's coming out.
Damn.
Because a lot of stuff's getting delayed.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because I was really excited to play Halo Infinite, and what I was, but I think that got delayed too, right?
Then you saw the trailer. Yeah.
Just something about like open world Halo seems really cool to me. Other than that, I don't know, man. Like, it's just because everything keeps getting delayed. I kind of have really just kind of chilled on like really this is what happens to my brain, John.
Oh gosh, here we go.
When games get delayed, I don't get upset. I just kind of like have to not pay attention to that game anymore, because then like I'll be like thinking about it and want to play it. But if I know like, oh, it got pushed back, like I just kind of really won't like follow it anymore. I won't, check out any videos when they pop up, maybe one or two, but I'll drop my following of it, because the more I follow something, I follow things more the closer they are to release.
Okay.
That way I'm not like super far out and I'm like, like, oh, I can't wait till this game comes out. It's like I got 2 years. Like, that is too long for me to feel this excited. And then what if it gets delayed, and that's another, so once games, so you saw I was hyped. I was hyped for Deathloop. Super hyped for Deathloop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's been delayed like 3 times now this year into next year. So, now it's just kind of like, all right, well, like when new stuff pops up, I'm just kind of like not going to really pay attention to Deathloop until it gets closer to the release date that they now have, and it's kind of sticking. Then I'll kind of jump back in.
Yeah.
That's what my brain does, John. So
yeah, I'm like the opposite. Like I look into like months away, years away. No, like Final Fantasy 16, which I'm still holding out for.
It's not coming out this year, bro.
I doubt it. And it's gonna be never mind. I'm gonna let y'all check out the interview in August. But but yeah, like I just look to see what games are coming out. Then I'll forget about them on purpose. Mm-hmm. Like I'll make myself, occupy my mind with something else to make me forget about it, to make the time go, faster, make me not like harp on that. Then when shit comes out, like I'm like, okay, cool. Like Shin Megami Tensei 3 that comes out the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that is already man.
See, yeah, right. So
something else comes out this month.
And RE8, Resident Evil 8, this Friday.
Yeah, no, I don't like that though.
Are you going to stream? Like, if I stream it to you, would you watch it?
Nah.
Is that bad?
I've never cared for Resident Evil, and then, like, this, like, super realistic Resident Evil, I definitely don't care for.
Yo, it's so much better since they made it first person, dude.
I played the demo of 8. It was terrifying.
Good. It's good to hear. I don't even want to play the demo.
Okay.
Unless it does some shit like Dragon Quest do.
No.
That's the only way I'll play a demo. Yeah.
No. Not at all. No.
So, yeah, I think still holding up hope for Final Fantasy 16. Nope. It's not gonna happen. Shin Megami Tensei 3, if they go the remake route, well, it's not even a remake, it's a report, but if they go that route, maybe. But another honorable mention for me, It Takes Two. I heard it's getting a lot of good reviews, so that might be in there too. But as far as what I played, Persona 5 Strikers, it's gonna be
that's your pick for now, bro.
Who knows?
It's all good.
Yeah, Returnal, I think it might get it though. Like off, no bullshit.
Probably not. I doubt it.
Shit, it's gonna get at bare minimum nominated. Like you said, we said on episode 22, roguelikes are
Yeah, it
kind of
depends.
thing.
It's getting, it's getting solid reviews. It's getting, some places aren't finding any fun in it. I'm enjoying it.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
it looks good.
Yeah.
But that is all I have, sir.
Me as well, dog. I know we talked a lot this week, man. I know
we did. I'm sorry. I've rambled a lot too.
I be rambling all the time, bro. So
this is true.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I'm kidding. That's, it's cool, man.
It's our damn podcast. We do whatever we want.
Yeah. Brian Pendleton, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Again, the encore.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, appreciate
Excited
you
for
all
this
joining
Friday.
us. Resident Evil this Friday, right?
Yes.
It's John's new
One of my
hotness
other
this week.
go-tos. Yes. Remember
So,
that? We should bring that back.
Yeah, only when something's coming out,
Yes, this is true shit. I mean, when y'all not pushing anything back.
Yeah. So, kind of derails that whole experience from a weekly standpoint if stuff isn't coming out on a weekly basis. So, but yeah, we appreciate you all. Episode 26, season 2.
Yes.
As John says, you can follow us on Twitter at ADIP Radio. Go ahead.
You started off. Go ahead. Finish the housekeeping.
On Instagram at All Day I Play Radio. You can follow John on Instagram at MoonKnight9000 and on Twitter 9000MoonKnight, and myself because I am a sensible adult. You can find me at BrianP_83 on both. And John, as always, it's a great time talking to you, bro.
Yes, I agree, sir.
Had an awesome episode.
Awesome. Yep. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace and love, everyone. Holla at you all later.